Hey guys, here is video 3 of our summer training series. I got some weird glares. That is not much better. All right, we'll just have to deal with it. Okay, so Lindsay and I are doing our summer training series, just really trying to walk you guys through exactly what you should be doing, your action steps every day. So we started, and you should have your steps to success printed out. You should also have your hundredths list made. And Lindsay talked in video 2 about what we should be doing with that hundredths list, how we should be posting, etc. So at this point, you might, since you've been doing such a good job of interacting with people and building relationships and really doing those good, consistent quality posts, you might be having people that like your posts or comment on your posts. And when that happens, I want to kind of go over with you what you should be doing, because this is very important. It's important that you do this right away. So if somebody comments, you want to get in touch with them right away. And what I do, and what I recommend that you do, is if somebody comments on your post, I recommend that you comment back and say, hey girl, or however you talk like you. I'm going to send you a message real quick, and then continue the conversation in private message. And the reason for that, like let's say somebody asks you, how much are the wraps? The reason that I recommend that you take the conversation to private message is because if you're answering everything in the comments, other people are going to be reading those comments, and you're not even going to know that those are potentials or that those are people that are interested. And they could draw their own conclusions based on whatever you're saying in the comments and have, misinformation or not understand things. So I always recommend that if someone comments, you take it to private message. And you don't need to say anything in depth at all. In fact, it's very important that you keep it very simple. So when someone comments on your post, you are going to send them a message, and you are going to say something like, well, it depends on what they say, quite honestly. You want to answer whatever their question was. So if they say, what are these things? The wraps, for example. You're going to send them a message, and you are going to be very excited. This is where emojis and exclamation points come in handy so much. But you're going to say, oh my gosh, they're so awesome. They tighten, tone, and firm your skin in 45 minutes. Do you want to try one? You do not need to, in that first message, go into how much they are and what's a loyal customer. Keep it simple. Super, super simple. Just answer their question. If they like your post, then that's your opportunity to send them a message and be like, hey, Natalie, I noticed you liked my post about the wraps. Were you interested in trying one? Question mark. Leave it simple. Okay, so answering 5 questions when they only ask 1 is something you're going to hear us refer to as word vomit, and we never want to word vomit. I was 100% guilty of doing this though. So that being said, if you are unsure of what to say or how to keep it simple, I really want to encourage you to run your answers past your diamond upline or your enroller. And if you don't know who your diamond upline is, message me and I'll get you in contact. But wording in this business is so important, and we want to help you do that. You have tons of help on this team to help you do that. So I'm going to give you one example. One example would be like if somebody asks you what the loyal customer program is. One thing you do not want to say is, it's our wholesale club and you're committed to buy something for 3 months. People don't like commitment. It's just like fact of life. So like a twist on the wording would be, it's our amazing wholesale club. It's just like Sam's or Costco, except ours is free, and you get to try anything you want for 3 months and get our pricing. Just a simple tweak, commitment versus you get to. But again, what I want you guys to do, if you're questioning yourself, which, I mean, more power to you if you're not, but I certainly did myself. I want you to run this past until you kind of get the hang of keeping it simple. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about in this video is what are we supposed to be doing every day? Like, we've got our list, we're interacting, we're posting, but what else is there? And the next thing I want to tell you guys to do, and this is going to be an action step if you don't have one already, is I want you to get yourself a planner of some sort. It can be from the dollar store, like literally, does not matter. You want to have a place where you have your stuff organized here. So like for me, for example, I have, and it is so taken apart, I can't believe I'm pulling this out right now, but I don't have a planner. I just have a 3-pronged folder, and I'm going to upload what I have in my folder into the files on Freedom Wrappers, but mine has like a sheet protector with a list, and I'm going to go over what's on my list, and then it has a calendar in it that I just printed off. I'm going to also go over what I do with that. And then my 100th list is in here. So you have your 100th list, you have your steps to success, that's also in there. But you need to be organized, and you need to be completing certain tasks every day that are so important. So one of them we've talked about already is building relationships and interacting with people and getting your posts into more people's feeds. That's so important. But there are a couple other things besides posting and doing that you want to be doing. So things on my list, for example, I'm posting about the products that I'm using, or posting results pictures. I'm posting about the business or lifestyle posts or what the business allows me to do. Like Lindsay talked about, I'm also posting about things totally unrelated to It Works. I'm also adding new friends every single day. So your 100th list should be growing every day. So I'm networking, I'm adding new friends literally every single day. And I'm keeping track of those people. That's what my calendar is for. So I have, can't find it. That's awesome. Speaking of being organized, I did take it out for a reason. I am actually usually super organized. But you are going to have a calendar, and one thing that you can do is as you're adding new friends, you're going to write their names down as they accept your friend request. So on my to-do list every day is I will spend like 10 or 15 minutes commenting on my 100th list. Interacting, building relationships. I'm also spending about 10 minutes a day commenting on my new friends' posts, interacting and building relationships with them. So I highly recommend just you can do a regular planner. Like that has a calendar, that usually has some blank sheets in the back where you can, sorry, I had something pop up. Some blank sheets of paper in the back where you can keep your 100th list. However you want to do it, totally fine, doesn't matter. But we are going to be organized with some sort of planner and make sure that we're adding to our 100th list every day and commenting intentionally, not just scrolling through our newsfeed, but really spending time and being intentional and building relationships with people. Something else on my list is to reach out, and we're going to do another video about this, but for today I want you to focus on getting a list, getting a planner, getting a 6 list put together. But the other thing that's on my list is that I do reach out to people every day, new people every day about the business. So we're posting, we're interacting, we're growing our network, adding to our 100th list every single day. The next thing that I want to, sorry, I had to make notes so that I stay on track here. The next thing that I really want to talk to you about, and this is your other action step, is to incorporate positive affirmations into your daily routine, because your mindset is going to be so critical to your success in this business. So I want you to really think about, what are you telling yourself about yourself? What are you telling yourself about this business? And if it is anything other than super positive things, then we need to work on that. So literally, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this, but the first thing on my to-do list every day is personal development. And that can mean a variety of different things, but it always includes my daily affirmations. So I am telling myself, like, you are a rock star. You are a distributor signing machine. Everybody wants to join your team. You know, people who need this business, who want this business, are coming into your space today, into my space today. And I am going to share this business with them. Same with the products. So whatever your goal is, like if you're going for diamond or ruby, I want you to be thinking about that. And I want you to consciously incorporate this into your morning every single day. I am ruby. I can do this. I am diamond. I am doing this. I am amazing at this business. When I started, and this is still true, but when I started this business, I was painfully shy, and I still am. But I firmly believe that because I have done so much work to get my mindset out of that place, like, I can't do this because I'm so shy, I can't talk to people. Yes, I can. I talk to people all day long on social media. Now, if you told me that, you know, the only way to build your business is to go out and blitz people at the mall, that would make me a nervous wreck. But that's not the case. So I want you guys to really just do some soul searching here. Think about what you're telling yourself about yourself and make sure that you have something positive and uplifting and encouraging and motivating that you're telling yourself every day. Like, mine is literally in a note on my phone. And when my alarm goes off in the morning, it has a reminder for me to do those affirmations. So again, finding what works for you, but doing and following through with that and making sure that you're doing that, because your mindset is going to be so key. No negativity allowed, no paying attention to anyone that's giving negativity in your life. We've all been there. I've been there myself. I still fight that sometimes. But guess what? I know what this business can do for me. I know what it's already done for me. I know what it's going to continue to do for me, regardless of what anyone else is saying. And they are not paying my bills. They are not providing another way for me to be home with my baby. So you guys just keep your eye on your why. And if you don't have your why like displayed somewhere, this is in the front pocket of my planner. Because every single day when I open this up and I start my day, I am looking at my why, my 2 boys. So do the same. Your action steps are get your planner or get some sort of organizational method in place. If you want to check the files and freedom wrappers, I'm going to get those uploaded. It's not going to be right this second, but it's going to be sometime before this afternoon. So if you want to do like the 3-prong planner, you can. If you want to go to Dollar Tree and get a planner, you can. If you already have this, great. Make sure you have your daily plan, your list in place, and make sure that you have some sort of plan in place for daily affirmations and keeping your mindset right. Your car would not run on 1 tank of gas forever. And we are the same way in this business. You have to be constantly filling your cup, filling yourself with positivity. So that is it for today, you guys. We are so excited, and you can look for video 4 in the next couple of days.